think age has too much to do with being in a healthy relationship. The reason people say you have to be older to really fall in love is because when you're young, you're too immature to appreciate it. You have the habit of doing what I call entitlement. You feel like you deserve this, I deserve that. Things should be this way, things should be that way. When you start thinking like that, when you start thinking like a one-person relationship, you're always going to fail. Selfish, like the song says in the background, you cannot be selfish when it comes to a relationship. When you're 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, in that age group, you know right from wrong. You know what you should and you shouldn't do, but you choose to do it anyway. Why? Because you feel, I'm young, I should be able to do this. I don't want to be tied down. The truth of the matter is, eventually you're going to want to be tied down. If you don't want to do that shit now, you're wasting your time with relationships. You might as well just be single. Otherwise, you're going to have to commit at one point or another. Besides just entitlement, it also comes back to immaturity. People have the nerve to feel like they need attention from multiple people. Like you need to have a lot of people telling you that you look good. Have a lot of people telling you. But you got to realize it's not always about what you want. The minute a relationship starts is a partnership. I don't want you to do that. You don't want me to do this. I'm not going to do anything I don't want you to do, and you're not going to do anything I don't want you to do. That's how you got to look at it, and that's how you got to think about it. If you want to be young and you want to be successful in a relationship, you have to be willing to sacrifice. Sacrifice is going to be the #1 thing, because you have to be able to step outside of your own skin and look at it from somebody else's point of view. If they did that same shit to me, how would I feel? You know, if they said that same shit to me, how would that make me feel? If you don't like it, if you wouldn't like it, how you think they would feel? When you get older, you 25, you 30, you done playing the games. You done trying to justify bullshit. You know what you shouldn't do, and you know what you want. You know what you need. That's why people who are older have more satisfying, more successful relationships, because they get to the point where they're done doing shit that doesn't have a reason. And the people who are still immature when they get older, they still have failing relationships. Because you have to be able to step outside of your own skin and look at it from somebody else's point of view. Here's what I want you to do. Get off that couch, get your ass out that chair, whatever it is you're sitting there, go look in the mirror and explain to yourself why whatever you think and whatever it is you're saying that your partner has a problem with makes sense. Nobody is a better judge of you than yourself. If you can tell you bullshitting, other people can tell you bullshitting. And that's what you gotta realize. In a relationship, you cannot go by your heart. You can't go by your heart because that shit is never gonna work. You have to use your common sense. You have to know what you should and shouldn't do, and you have to be able to explain why you think you have a right to do this or why you have a right to think you do that. You gotta be willing to make that sacrifice. Don't be selfish.